Along the wave-battered margin between the sea and the land, new forms of life emerged, carnivorous animals that masqueraded as plants. Among the flowery hunters were the anemones, their voracious mouths ringed with deadly tentacles, and the shrub-like basket stars, which cling to the sea floor, waiting to seize passing prey with their skeletal arms. As predators evolved, their prey developed sophisticated defenses, launching an endless cycle of adaptation and counter-adaptation. For many sea dwellers, the first line of defense was armor, a sturdy shell to protect the delicate creature within. With predators and prey both vying for the competitive edge, the pace of evolution quickened in the sea, spawning ever more complex and cunning creatures. Today, the giant Pacific octopus, with an arm span of up to 30 feet, is a tireless hunter of armored invertebrates, like this shore crab. With suction cups on its tentacles, the octopus grips the crab's carapace and sweeps it into its powerful beak, to be dismembered and devoured. In an attempt to protect its nest, a lingcod attacks the octopus, which reacts by turning an ashy white, a sign that its emotions have been aroused. The most sophisticated of the world's invertebrates, the octopus has evolved an elaborate arsenal of defenses. To counter the lingcod's painful bites, the octopus relies on a secret weapon, a blinding cloud of ink. Just as intended, the ink confuses the fish and gives the octopus a chance to escape. The wolf eel is the arch rival of the octopus, competing with it for prey and for the rocky crevices in the reef where it makes its lair. Snake-like in its habits, the wolf eel is a highly specialized predatory fish. Its powerful jaws have evolved to crush the shells of crustaceans. In its affection for shellfish, it is hardly alone. With its suction-tipped arms, the giant sunflower sea star is one of the sea's most formidable predators, but its prey is not defenseless. A queen scallop jets from the arms of one hunter into the jaws of another. The wolf eel seldom searches for food, preferring to wait in its lair for meals to come to it. At the door of its den lay the remains of many banquets. To avoid being eaten, the surgeonfish has evolved razor-sharp scalpels at the base of its tail, which it flails at any who dare to attack it. The spines of the elegant lionfish serve a similar function, protecting it as it drifts through the reef. The dragon eel, by contrast, relies on camouflage to avoid being hunted as it waits for a meal. Since the dawn of predation, camouflage has played a vital role in the struggle for survival. As the bat ray blends with the rocks of the reef, the shovel-nose ray does its best to disappear against the sandy bottom. In the deadly contest, both predator and prey have evolved ingenious disguises, ways to persuade hungry eyes that they are not what they may seem. A crab has fortified its own armor with discarded snail shells, gaining extra protection as it hunts. And a masterfully camouflaged stonefish settles onto the reef to wait in ambush for minnows. But the ocean's ultimate camouflage artist may well be the flounder, a fish that blends almost perfectly into the sandy bottom. In time, the great predatory revolution that began in the seas spread to land. A new day had begun, and haunting new sounds shattered the tranquil dawn. Nearly 70 million years ago, the first meat-eaters appeared, and today their countless heirs still prowl the land for flesh. In the American Southwest, a 3-month-old coyote pup gets some much-needed practice in the art of the chase and the kill. As in the sea, predator and prey are well matched. In a contest between the two, neither is guaranteed of success. Even as grown-ups, the coyotes will be lucky if one hunt in 6 succeeds. A horned lizard freezes, banking on its camouflage to confuse the predator. As long as it remains motionless, the lizard has a chance to survive. But the young hunters have learned to trust their noses. The deadly game is played in countless ways, but nowhere with more drama than on the sprawling Serengeti Plain, the wild heartland of East Africa. In a setting that has changed little since the last ice age, herds of grazers, millions strong, sweep the plains in a restless quest for fresh, green grass. As producers of protein, the herds must always be on guard against the lean and hungry hunters who depend on their flesh for survival. A pack of wild dogs has targeted a young impala. Their speed and teamwork enable wild dogs to catch what they pursue about 85% of the time.